Hello, everybody. Welcome to your April number corner, day 4. Let's go over what it is that we have to do today. All right, so day 4, let's make sure that you update your calendar collector. We are on day 4, so that is 4 3/4. Fill out that whole grid and then come on back to us. We have a calendar grid where we're going to be examining markers. So there should be another record sheet in your Google Drive or in your somewhere printed off for you. If not, you could put this into your notebooks. It is going to look very similar to this, right? Where we're going to have a marker. We're going to be looking at lengths, widths, and heights of shapes. And we're going to write down dimensions of shapes and rectangular prisms and figuring out the volumes in cubic centimeters. So let's take a look at what we are going to be doing, right? So look at the measurements. Now, number 1 is obviously pretty easy. Each one of these cubes is a centimeter. So what are the dimensions of this first cube, day 1? You got to imagine these markers being up on the calendar like we normally have them. So day 1, it looks like our first length of our cube is 1 centimeter, and our width is 1 centimeter, and our height is 1 centimeter. So how do we figure out the volume? Right? It's base times height. When we figure out base, we multiply the length and the width together. So what is 1 times 1? Obviously 1. And then we multiply that by the height. So base is the length and the width. That's how many rows we have, or that's how many we have in the first row on the bottom. And then the height is how many rows, or how many rows do we have, right? So 1 times 1 times 1 is 1 cubic centimeter, centimeter cubed, right? My 3 shows up here. I can't get it raised up here. So you know what I mean. If you want to write cubic centimeter, you could do that as well. All right, so now let's take a look at marker number 2. Marker number 2 looks like it has a length of 2, a width of 1, and a height of 1. So let's go back to our record sheet. Our length is 2 centimeters. Our width is 1 centimeter, and our height is 1 centimeter. So if we go base times height again, length times width is 2 times 1, 2. And then we multiply that by the height, and that equals 2 centimeters cubed. All right, so if we look back here, look at how many cubic centimeters we have. We have 2 cubes that are 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter. So if we take a look at that third one, now you're going to have to give me a little bit of time here because I can't see that, so I need to enlarge that. My eyes don't work so well. We have a cube that is 2 centimeters by 2 centimeters by 1 centimeter. Okay, so we'll go back to our calendar grid, and we will go 2 centimeters in length, just like the one above, and 2 centimeters width, and then 1 centimeter in height. So base times height. What is our base? 2 by 2, which is 2 times 2, which is 4. And then we multiply that by the height, which is 1 centimeter. So now we're going to record our volume of that rectangular prism as 4 centimeters cubed. All right, let's see if you can get that fourth one. Day 4 is this one. Now you might be able to guess what it is by counting the cubes, and that's what volume is. How many of those cubes are going to fill an object, right? In a rectangular prism, it's kind of easy because we have 90-degree angles, when we have straight lines and things like that. It just gets a little more difficult when we have non-regular shapes. So what do we have for our length? It's 2 on the bottom. Our width is 2, and our height is 2. Let's go back to our calendar grid observation sheet, and we'll fill that in. 2 centimeters by 2 centimeters by 2 centimeters. Now remember, when we figure out volume, it's base. Our base is the bottom row, right? So it's 2 by 2. And how many fill in? That's 4. And then we multiply that by the height, or how many rows of 4 we have. And so 2 times 2 times 2 is 8 centimeters cubed. Great. So that's all it is. Every day you're going to have a marker, and I'll give you an example. Before we start, you can pause the video at any time and check to see what that marker is, but you can see what it is for day 5, day 6, day 7. So first things first, right? Do your marker, and then add your quarters, and then go on to the next activity for the day. All right. So if you have any questions, again, email your teachers, get in contact with them as soon as possible. They'll be able to help you work through this. If you don't, awesome. Keep doing a great job, and we'll see you next time. Enjoy math.